Now, you're a Pembroke resident, so just kind of...
Well, when you think of Pembroke, you think of almost Smallville. I mean, it's a wonderful little small town. You don't think it being a hub of industry, but you found a very unique organization there that makes something very unique that is used all over the world.
That's true, and they're outfitting places, like you said, all over the world. It's big business, and it's the kind of thing you don't even know exists.
Right.
So check out this story.
The town of Pembroke has the charm of any town USA, and that's a good thing. It's here that you'll find little slices of Americana, like the Herring Run, this quaint old building that houses the Historical Society, or this ice cream parlor with the pink truck parked out front. Surprisingly, it's also been the home to the global leader in linear heat detection systems for the better part of the last century. Most, if not all, Pembroke residents know this spot here like the backs of their hands. What they may not know is that just a few hundred feet up the road from this corner of 139 and Route 53 is a company that's been producing fire systems since 1938. Of course, that may leave some people scratching their heads wondering just what exactly is a fire system.
A Protectowire fire system is meeting local code. You know, we have fire codes that require specific detectors for specific environments. You know, smoke detection is what most people are familiar with. That's life safety, and that you'll find in any building that has human occupants requires smoke detection systems. We're in heat detection, the linear heat detector. We're protecting more of materials and equipment than humans. So it's property safety versus life safety. They're two different areas of our industry.
And it's the wire itself that's given the company its name recognition. That linear heat detector wire is being manufactured here on a day-to-day basis. But what makes this wire so special that companies all over the world are being outfitted with it?
Basically, we're taking two steel wires and we're coating each one with a polymer that melts at a specific temperature. We manufacture it to 6 standard temperatures. Once that is done, those two wires, which are both coated, are then twisted, and we tape them to maintain that twist, because the twist is a very important part of its function. After that's done, we extrude a jacket over it to make sure that it's protected from the environment. That makes the linear heat detector. We can produce somewhere in the neighborhood anywhere from 100 to 120,000 feet a day.
As owner Andrew Sullivan mentioned, the fire systems are primarily in place to protect property and things. More often than not, big properties protecting volatile assets. These are the types of places that, if I were to show up with my camera, the Department of Homeland Security would likely be right behind me.
The Pilgrim Station around their transformers has Protectowire. Boston Logan Airport in the baggage handling has Protectowire.
The business is built around the heavy industries, steel, power, petrochem, transportation.
Don't be surprised if the next time you're out and about, you don't see a Protectowire fire system. And it's not just because the systems are well hidden, but also because, as of today, the company does 65% of its sales overseas.
Our biggest customers today are Russia, China. We have a rep office in Beijing. We have a warehouse in Amsterdam. You know, the overseas business is really exciting.
Despite all of the company's global success, the plant that produces the linear heat detector that started as a sketch in the notepad of Gerald Holmes in 1938 is still right here in the town of Pembroke, and will be for the foreseeable future.
A lot of the people that work in this here live in Plymouth, they live in Pembroke, they live in Duxbury, they live in Marshfield, so we're all very, very local. We're very, very proud of our history down here. The company has a long history. We've been here for 80 years. So it's kind of like a real family, hometown organization. It just happens that the product found its way into international markets. And now all of a sudden we find ourselves in a situation where we're being used all over the world.
At the Protectowire Fire Systems headquarters in Pembroke, I'm Brian Sullivan for PCN Life.